Okay, guys, good evening, and welcome to our weekly basic travel training, basic booking and travel, basics in booking travel. I have a tongue twister thing going on this evening. I know we have a lot of new, we're supposed to have a lot of new members on this evening that just joined the agency this week. Let me mute the lines. Pardon me, I totally forgot to mute the lines. So because we have a lot of new members on this evening that are fairly new, I felt that it would be unfair for me to just jump right into booking, because tonight I really actually wanted to just jump right into booking with our suppliers and cruise lines and just walk you guys through things to do and things not to do. However, we have new members to the team, so I want to do a quick run through really quick so that we can get to going to the websites to book, okay, because that's kind of what the focus is tonight. But because we have new members, I want to brief them and let them know of a few things. So welcome again. By now, everyone should have received their email welcoming them to InteleTravel. Your agent PIN number starts with an A, a P, or an S. This is where you enter it with your password. The first things that we always recommend you do is you go make sure that you set your replicated website up. Usually when you get started, there's a check mark that you can check when you're signing up with InteleTravel, where you can just use your first and last name as your replicated website. You can check that box as you're registering, and that'll automatically set your name in that place. If not, just uncheck it and then come here and create your username. If you have a travel name, you create it. As mine is OTM Travel Services. I have a dedicated email address solely for my travel business so that I don't mix businesses up, and all the information about travel goes directly to my email. If you have a slogan, a marketing slogan for your company, you can put it here to the right. Mine is Global Movement Within Your Reach. And then, of course, below it's OTM Travel Services, and your website would look something like this. Notice that all the information that you saw on the previous page is not revealed on this page. The only information that's revealed is my company's name. I'm an independent travel agent, my telephone number, and my email address so that you can contact me, and, of course, the city and state that I am in, and, of course, my business name. So it's very quick and easy and simple. Guys, just get it done and then hop right into InteleTravel University. It's very important that you get this done. It's not required for you to book. You don't have to complete InteleTravel University in order to book travel. You can start booking travel from the time you get started. However, it's highly recommended that you complete InteleTravel University so that you can have a better understanding of your business, and you'll also know how to engage your clients in your business, okay? So InteleTravel has 3 different levels: Dream Makers, Vacation Builders, and Travel Geniuses. And the requirements are to attend 5 InteleTravel webinars, which are every Tuesday, the weekly webinars. Attend 1 Dream Maker event, so check your calendars for the Dream Makers coming in your area. And then attend 1 industry event, like a CLIA event or Cruise World event. CLIA course completion, of course, earn $5,000 in commissions, and you'll be a travel genius. You don't have to earn $5,000 to be a dream maker or a vacation builder, but you do have to do that in order to be a travel genius. InteleTravel has just introduced the InteleTravel Ambassador level, which I'm very excited about. Similar requirements as dream makers and vacation builders. Once you complete those and you complete your CLIA courses and you have earned at least $2,000 in commissions, then you are qualified for the InteleTravel Ambassador program. So check your emails for information as well. Suppliers are very important. These suppliers are here. They provide education for us guys so that we can learn their products and we're able to recommend their products to our clients. So it's very important that you check out the InteleTravel suppliers courses and the Destination Specialist program. All of those are in our back office. I'm just going through it because I really want to get to booking. These are some of the suppliers that you'll see in there that you can definitely register with to take their courses. Preferred Travelers Partners. Very important, guys. This is you should print this out. You should save this on your desktop because most of our suppliers, all of our preferred suppliers are in here. As you can see, Apple on page 1, Disney on page 8, Golden Tickets on page 13, Marriott on 16. And as you go into it, it gives you all the information that you would need to know about that supplier. For instance, over in the commission section over here, it says FunJet pays 13% commissions in domestic and 15 on international. Hawaii, 5% on air, international, and Hawaii. Blue Sky Tours, and so it gives you all the information. There's also our business development manager information, which is very important, especially when you're booking groups. You want to know who your business development manager is. There's also the customer service numbers here. So all the information that you would need is right here. You don't have to send InteleTravel a text and then ask questions because they're all here for you. And when you're in your dashboard and you scroll down to the bottom of your dashboard, you click on preferred suppliers and you'll see that information that we just saw there. Quick start guide for all you newbies, very important. This is like a navigator for your back office. Follow those, go through those 9 steps and it'll keep you in line with your back office and the things that you should focus on more. InteleTravel has provided 4 forms for us, guys. In the quick link section, this is all on the dashboard, okay? The quick link section, there are 4 forms. Well, 3 forms and a manual. The travel agent manual, very important, very important. I call this travel agent's Bible. You should have this manual with you all the time because all the information that you need to know about your travel business is in this manual. So definitely take some time to look at it. The 3 forms I mentioned earlier is the customer information form, the credit card authorization form, and the travel protection insurance waiver form. Very important. So I'm going to go over it briefly with you. This form is very important. I always recommend that you use it to help you navigate, formulate conversations with your clients. Some travel agents told me that they will send it to their clients. I don't recommend you do that, but if that works for you, then let it work. But you learn your travelers' preferences by using this form as a guideline to have a conversation with them. Some of the important questions that you should ask your clients is what hotels have they stayed at and enjoyed? You want to know those things, right? Because you don't want to send your clients to a property or hotel that they've already visited and maybe they didn't have a really good experience. That's not a good idea. So if you have knowledge of that, then you definitely know I'm not sending them back there. They've been there already. Also, the same thing with cruise lines. What cruise lines and resorts have you enjoyed before, if any? If you want to know if you have a client that's never been on a cruise before, you don't want to send them in July or August or September on a cruise because they're a newbie. They will never book with you again, and they probably will never want to go on a cruise again. You have to know, learn your clients. So this form, I think, is very, very important for us. Also, what activities your clients enjoy as they're traveling. This is also great because we have suppliers where we can upsell. We can add activities onto our clients' packages, which I'll show you guys in a little bit, which will upsell, increase our commissions, but also create a very wholesome package for your clients, and they will have an experience of their lifetime, and you'll be the best agent ever. That's what you want, so you definitely want to use that form. These are some of the more questions. The purpose of the trip, how many people per room, especially when you're dealing with groups, you want to know that. How many children and seniors or special needs, you want to be able to contact your hotel or your supplier and let them know that you have a special need, someone with special needs or seniors or children. You want to let them know so that they can make provisions for them, okay? Credit card authorization form. When do we use this form? Every time you collect credit card information from your customers to pay for their travel services, okay? Because failure to not secure the authorization in this way could result in chargebacks of credit card funds for your customer, and which you will be responsible for, because InteleTravel reserves the right to collect all such chargebacks and associated penalties and costs from you, including offsetting any amounts that you owe from commissions or other payments due to you from InteleTravel. So it's very important that you use this form. When do you send this form to your clients? You send this form to your clients after you've sent them quotes and they've agreed on a particular package. The next step is, hey, let me send you this form where you're giving me authorization, you're giving me permission to charge this package on your card. Just fill it out and shoot it back to me. And once you send it back to me, I'll be able to complete the process. Remember, if I don't receive credit card payments, I can't hold your rates. That way, they'll hurry up and fill it out and send it right back to you, okay? Just a little tip of ways of how to do it. There's another portion of this form, this lower part here that I circled, I want to bring attention to. Pay attention to when you send this form to your clients. Right above says, yes, I accept travel protection. Below says, no, I decline travel protection. Most often, they will sign the top. even if they decline travel protection. So it's very important that you look at that form, make sure you let them know, hey, were you interested in travel protection? I noticed that you signed the form where you would like to include travel insurance into your package. I can send you a quote right away. And then, maybe you'll change their mind, maybe you won't, but pay attention to that, okay? Very important. It'll protect you. And this insurance waiver form, I think it has a little psychology in it, I always say, because a lot of times if you just send this form, fill in the total amount of which the trip is, of the value, the amount of the trip, okay? You want to put the amount of the trip there because you want them to see the risk and you want to see the cost and the value. So you fill out that information and you have them, send it to them, have them fill out the right side with their names, signature, and date, and let them check no that they don't want it. Because when they see those numbers, if they're a traveler like I am, anything over $1,000, I'm definitely covering, protecting with travel insurance. So, most passengers will be like that. They'll want to protect it. But if you, as the agent, don't offer it to them, then they won't purchase it. So it's great to offer it by letting them sign this form, and it also protects you as well. Travel Insured is a great travel protection company that we have with InteleTravel. They pay 20% commissions, and cruises, guys, pays the most in commissions. So whenever you book a cruise, I would highly recommend you use Travel Insured as opposed to the cruise line's insurance. Use Travel Insured, and this is the information that you would need. This is all in the dashboard section. In the book travel section, you'll see agency number and the password is the same. So you make sure you're aware of that. And this is one of the companies where you will have to use your agent PIN in there. So pay attention to that as well. Okay. I don't mean to rush you guys, but I'm trying to get to the other part of the training. Okay. Compliance, guys, very important. We have an obligation as agents to protect each other. So everything we say and do as an InteleTravel agent is a direct reflection on all of us. So make it mandatory to watch the marketing and compliance video, guys, especially you agents out there. Make sure you're marketing yourself and your business the correct way. And do a self-check. Make sure that you're working within the marketing compliance, okay? Because remember, we have two opportunities, okay? So know your language. Very, very important. Know your language. Take some time and watch the marketing and InteleTravel's marketing and compliance video. Marketing tools, awesome tools in there. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. Go down into that section, guys, and check out the client newsletter and the email marketing. Watch the webinar. These are just a couple of samples. I wanted to show you guys what we have back there. They'll send you information in our suppliers, and you can just put your, type your information in, save it to a PDF, and send it to your clients. This is what I did. I did this last year. These are kind of old, actually. I did these earlier in the year. This was last year, and this was early in the year. But I just wanted to show you guys, these are the tools that we have. You don't have to go purchase and create all of them. They came like this. All I did was add my information to the bottom and sent it to my clients, okay? And you can get that in FunJet, of course. This is a Royal Caribbean. Those emails they sent us, when you click on those emails, you'll find these, and then you can fill them out and send them to your clients. Great marketing tool, free of charge, less than 5 minutes to customize it, okay? So utilize those as well. It'll help your business. The customer management system, the CRM that we have in our back office, guys, this is awesome because it keeps you up to date with your clients, excuse me, what promos, what marketing campaigns you sent out to them, which ones they've responded to, if they've booked anything, it'll all be right here. As you can see, the activity log shows you all the activity of my clients that I sent out. This is a test one, the first one that I did for myself, and as you can see, I sent out the different, the Eiffel Tower promo, so you can keep up with which clients receive which promo, okay? Very important to use. And of course, if you're not getting enough, you can definitely go to the post office, InteleTravel post office, direct mail and email marketing. Awesome tools back there. So watch the video, watch the webinar, and you'll learn a lot more about it. Business cards, print shop. Awesome tools here, guys. I ordered bags. I ordered coffee mugs, and with my business card information on it to give to my clients. So very important that you go in there and use those. The InteleTravel library also for your social media sites They also have these templates already made in. All you have to do is download it and post it to your social media, or Twitter, your Instagram, or Facebook to let people know that you have a travel business, okay? So we have all these tools in the back office for you. We also have the Incentive Center, where you can use these incentives to send your clients on free trips. Here's how I use this, guys. And you guys can take some time. I'm going through this really fast. Here's how I use this. I have a referral business, so when I contact my friends and family, I let them know that I have my travel business, and when they refer other people to me, and I'll let them know, if you refer 3 or 4 people to me and they purchase their vacation packages, I have an incentive for you. I don't tell them exactly what it is because I take some time to kind of match the right incentive with that person. So once those people come in and I receive those commissions, I submit that incentive package to the person that referred those clients to me. Okay, so that's how I use it. Also, travel parties. When you have travel parties and you invite your guests, you can give it away, free giveaways to the guest that brings the most guests, the person that brings the most guests. So you know, we have different ways of using these. Look at the prices for them, guys. $1.75 for the virtual brochure, your getaway. This is 3 days, 2 nights grand getaway. And then there's a $500 air credit card, where it's $3. Attractions, $10. Golf and spa, $8. $25 gift rebate for $5.50. That's the price we paid, but these are the values of them, so definitely use them, okay? We also can assist our clients with passports and visas, and yes, we will earn a commission on them. The information is in our back office. I'm not going to take the time to go through it right now because we're trying to get to that other part of the training where we actually get hands-on. We book everything in our back office, guys, for the new agents. Hotel, flights, cars, cruises, and vacations, all in your back office, and you don't have to worry about the commissions. They're all tied in, so once you book it and finalize it in your back office, it will go directly into your commissions report. Booking hotel is very simple. You put the information in. You're limited to 4 rooms on this engine. Of course, naturally, with any hotel, 4 members, 4 people per room with any hotel. So this is how, it's very simple. One thing that I want to bring to your attention with flight, especially booking flights with InteleTravel, very simple, like any other website that you go to book travel, but you have to be very important, pay attention to when you're finalizing your client's bookings. Your passenger name and your credit card name has to be identical. It has to be the same. It's a security test, and you will fail it every time if you don't pay attention. So that's something that you must pay attention to, okay? I have had a call this evening about that, and I neglect to mention it. I did not mention it last week, so I made it my business to mention it this week, okay? So in the travel industry, travel agents don't normally get paid, do not get paid commissions on domestic air. However, InteleTravel charges a service fee, pays us a service fee, 70 or 80% depending on your commission cut. So most of the times when you see your flight, you'll see a $10 additional on the flight. That's $7 that goes to you, or $8 that goes to you, and $2 or $3 that goes to InteleTravel. And that is a great way for you to benefit off of domestic air because, like I said before, travel agents do not get paid commissions on domestic air. And this is throughout the entire travel industry. So I think that that's great that our host agency allows us to recoup a service fee from that. With InteleTravel, with booking flights on InteleTravel, you cannot book flights within the 48-hour period of the travel date. It has to be outside of it. So be mindful of that. Look at your dates before you go in there because you're not going to get any results, okay? And that's for security reasons. And also with InteleTravel's booking engine, when it comes to air, any air that is originating outside of the U.S. is not allowed to be booked on InteleTravel's back office. Don't worry, we have other options as well. InteleTravel has an air program, guys. It's in our back office. It's amazing. There are tons of carriers, like I said here, over 35 pages long of carriers in there. There are negotiated contracted rates in there that you can make sure that you take a look at for your clients to get the best air rates for your clients. 15% commission, a commission range up to 40% of base airfare, which is not including taxes and fees. Most carriers pay from 5 to 15%, and not all tickets are commissionable. So keep that in mind, okay? And this is the air desk, and this is kind of a copy of what it looks like. It's divided into 3 columns: the market, the commissions, and the class type. So you can check your market here, and you'll know what commissions you'll be paid and for what class type you're purchasing the ticket for your clients for. So take a look at that. Air consolidators is another way to book travel, to book air with InteleTravel if you cannot get what you're looking for on the Intele search. International air consolidators are wholesale air suppliers who purchase large air components of inventory from the carriers in bulk. So they're able to have, which allows us to add up and mark up our commissions. So we're able to provide our clients with great rates, and we're also able to get commissions for it, okay? And also any air that is not originating in the U.S. So if someone wants to purchase a ticket from London to Istanbul, then you can purchase it for them in our air consolidators, okay? So it's great to know. They also do groups, guys, so pay attention to the number of people that is considered a group with them, because it's different from a hotel. Skybird, in particular, can provide you great rates for your groups and your clients. With group sizes of 10 people or more, they will get you a contract. The number is 1-888-759-2473 for the groups department. I would contact them. I would send them an email at groups@skybirdtravel.com and let them know your request for the contract for the air that you're looking for. And while they're doing that, I highly recommend that you go into the back office and you search your own individual air into Skybird's back office. So pull it up, check it out, and see what they come back with and compare it and see what's better. If the rates are better and the commissions are better on their end, go with it. If it's better on your end, then you have a choice, okay? So we always want options as agents. How do you register with them? You go to skybirdtravel.com and you register yourself. We have 2 other air consolidators, Fairbuzz and Air by Pleasant, though I'm not certain about Air by Pleasant, but Fairbuzz for sure, which InteleTravel has to register you for. So I would say get on chat, guys. Chat is very quick, easy, and convenient, and you get everything right away. So get on a chat and get registered with the air suppliers. We can also charter buses for our clients and get commissions for it. You can contact Gray Line Bus at 1-800-GRAY LINE. Determine the size of the bus that you would like for your clients. Identify yourself as an independent travel agent with InteleTravel. Ask them if they accept your agency identifier. And once you've done all of that and you gave them your IATA number and you find out if it's commissionable, you make sure that you get a copy, a gross invoice copy sent to your travel agency, and also a copy to yourself, okay? Very important. Cruises. We can book cruises in our back office also. And now keep in mind with booking cruises in your back office, InteleTravel has blocked cruises, blocked cruises. So a lot of times it can differ. You may go directly to MSC or to Royal Caribbean or Carnival and you're looking for a particular itinerary and it may be booked up. However, you might find cabins in InteleTravel because InteleTravel has blocked space on that ship. So very important to always check. I always say InteleTravel is my go-to. Whenever I start booking, I go straight to InteleTravel first, and then I venture out to our preferred suppliers. So if your clients want a cruise, you can definitely start the search here. If they know what they want, you use the bottom portion. If they're not sure of what they want, use the top portion, fill it out. It'll yield the results for you. If you don't find what you're looking for here, you can also use Cruise Pro, which is an agent universe, and I'll show you guys how to register that in a few. And also, I highly recommend that you contact the cruise lines directly. That's what I do. I go to their website, I register. I have total control of it. I can view my commissions. I can keep up with the payments of my groups or my clients directly. I register my bookings on the cruise line website because a lot of them, like Carnival in particular, will give you points. Will give you points for your cruises. So you want to make sure you go to carnivalagentrewards.com and register there as well. Norwegian, you have to contact InteleTravel and have them register you. You have to be invited to Norwegian Central. So you have to go get on chat and have your username and password ready and get registered. For you new agents, if you have a cruise booked prior to becoming an agent, you can contact the cruise lines and you can discuss that matter with them. And they will give you the walkthrough of the takeover. Also keep in touch with your host agency, InteleTravel, so that they can be aware of the takeover. I always say before you cancel and rebook, consider rates, consider availability, and consider restrictions prior to attempting to cancel, because once you cancel, you can't go back. And there's always another travel agent ready to snatch that cabin up. So you want to make sure that you do all of that prior. You want to check the itinerary, make sure it's available before you change anything, okay? And also keep in mind that when you originally confirmed your booking, you were not a travel agent. So if there's a possibility that you have issues with the cruise lines, don't fight it. There are going to be many more bookings coming up that you can book for. But, you know, if you follow the right procedures, this should not be a problem at all. But I just wanted to keep you guys aware of that. And cruise line, CLIA, once you guys get into it, I highly recommend every agent register with CLIA. It is the best educational institute in travel. It's the largest cruise industry trade association, so you have to get with it. Most people contact CLIA. Most clients go to the CLIA associated sites to find their travel agents. So you definitely want to be a CLIA certified member, okay? They offer big, cruising offer big commissions. CLIA members bring a whole lot to the travel industry, and we also get a lot of great benefits, and you get treated lovely when you go to CLIA events, I must say. Vacations, we can also book vacations in our back office. InteleTravel agents have the ability to book vacations with any travel provider they choose, any. Agents can meet and most often beat any price with these selected special preferred partners. These partners were selected because they offer agents the best marketing tools, best education, highest commissions, and the best support while offering your customers the best service prices and unforgettable vacation packages. These are a few of our preferred suppliers: Funjet, GoGo, Shore Excursion, Travel Impressions, Disney, Golden Tickets, Club Med, Globus, a whole lot more. There's a subheading here where you can read and understand what each supplier caters to, where, who they cater to. Okay, so this can help you find a supplier for every client type that you have. Contiki, they focus on the millennials. Cuba exploration, you can definitely go in there and you can get an entire package. A lot of people are very afraid to travel to Cuba. Guys, we have suppliers that will cover everything, and we will get our commissions, and your clients will have a wonderful time. So tap into our suppliers. Okay, InteleTravel went through a lot to vet these suppliers and make sure that they are the best, and they truly are. So let's use them. Okay, to find your suppliers, we have a list. Every week, InteleTravel sends us an email with updated information on any suppliers that's changed on this list, okay? I just want to share the top part, the shared login information for you new agents. Do not attempt to change this password or the username or the agency information. This is like a community login, so we all use it, okay? All the other individual registrations, you can contact them directly. Cruising Power, you can go on their website and you can register yourself with them. For those that you can't register yourself, send an email to customerservice@inteletravel.com or get on chat, guys. It's very quick. And you can find that suppliers list in the bottom of your dashboard. The first red block that you see under the top agent challenge, you'll see it there, and definitely use that, okay? Working with groups, guys, is great. Group travel is recommended for groups of 10 or more travelers. Booking types for this is mostly weddings, school trips, sports teams, religious groups, family reunions, or large vacation groups. These back suppliers can help you with grouping books, and I've used them. They're great, okay? Funjet, Transglobal Tours, Universal Parks and Resorts, actually Southwest Vacations, also will help you with that. And I know that numbers can be a bit intimidating, but suppliers are there to help us from the beginning to the end, guys. So if you get groups, don't be intimidated. Don't be afraid. If you get someone that wants to do a wedding and you just got started, don't be afraid. You have suppliers that will walk you through everything, and your clients will think that you've been booking travel for a very long time. I promise you, I wouldn't lie to you guys, okay? The suppliers are awesome, and if you don't know, I highly recommend you let them know. I am very new. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar. Could you explain to me? And they will. They will teach you a lot because they want you to know their product. They want you to learn their product so that you can better sell their products. So they will give you any information that you need, and that's why it's highly recommended that you also use the webinars, okay? So once you determine the type of groups that you're working with, contact the suppliers that's suitable to your group. Suppliers who services a particular destination or properties, and suppliers who could accommodate the uniqueness of your group. So you want to definitely sort that out. Once you do that, you can lock in your rates, and you must pay attention to the penalties and attrition dates, guys, because that can go into your pockets. Okay, keep up with the inventory of your group, and don't overbook inventory from the suppliers. You don't want to be penalized for overage, okay? Very important. So we're working with groups with FunJet and VAP. There are two types of groups, contracted groups and groups your way. Contracted groups are more like the in-sync type of groups. They have a leader. Everyone is well coordinated. They know what they want. They know where they're going. Everyone is in sync. You can definitely get them in the contracted groups. It's great. For groups that don't have a coordinator or a leader, everyone can just kind of want to book whenever they want to. That's fine too. Groups Your Way can help them. They won't lose any benefits or any privileges. They can still visit the sister companies. If that property has a sister company, they still have access to that property and the amenities there as well. They can still get there once you book 21 passengers. The 22nd one's free. All the privileges and perks of a contracted group, but except the obligations and the commitment of the contract is not with Groups Your Way. So you have options for your clients, whatever client type you have. And FunJet makes it very easy, guys, to book contracted groups, and this is the information. You submit a request. You send an email to groups@funjet.com, or you call the team, and they have cool dashboard, universal parks and results also. And this, guys, the reason why I brought this up is because now it's time for you guys to go ahead and lock down people for spring break and summer now. Let them put deposits down on hotels now. There's not going to be availability next month in December, guys. I promise you. Last year, a lot of my clients were left out because they waited until December to book, and they just got whatever was left. So now is the time. So now you get those promotions that I showed you previously, get those out to your clients. Use the CRM. Send these out to your clients and let them see and lock their rates in from now. Your summer checks are going to be lovely. I'm telling you what I did last year. Direct booking instructions. We can book with any supplier that we wish. There's just a formality that you must definitely go through. Determine the supplier. The cruise line should be CLIA members or USTOA or ASTA. That way it secures your commissions and it secures your client's package as well. You want to contact them, follow the same procedures you do with booking buses and cruises. You want to contact them, identify yourself, ask if it's commissionable, get your invoices sent to your host agency and yourself, and that's pretty much the procedure. Don't forget to register your booking, guys. Whatever you do, make sure you register your bookings because you will not be paid commissions if you don't register your bookings, okay? How do you register your bookings? You go into InteleTravel's back office, into the Book Travel tab, all the way down, register your bookings. Once it comes up, you'll be able to enter all the information in, which is very visible there. You're also, if you don't know your commissions amount, that's fine. You can leave it blank, but you must attach your gross invoice. When I told you, you always get that gross invoice from the suppliers. You will attach it into this document here so that you can submit your bookings to be paid your commissions. Okay, very important that you do that. There's also a $3 admin fee that's charged, and I'm going to talk to you guys more about this. I'm just trying to zoom through this really quick so we can get booking, walk through the mock bookings. How do you register for Agent Universe? I mentioned that earlier. You go to vacation.com or Agent Universe or Agent Profiler, the travel leaders. and you register as an independent contractor, guys, or independent travel agent. It's very important that you select that option, okay? Once you do that, then you'll have access to other privileges and perks. This is what Agent Universe's login looks like. It's not recommended that you use Air Consolidators in Travel Leaders Network, and it's not recommended that you use Airpro in Agent Universe, guys. So pay attention to that. Make a note of it. You won't be paid commissions if you do. So, and this is where Cruise Pro, I mentioned Cruise Pro earlier in cruises. This is where you'll find Cruise Pro in Agent Universe. And you just, once you log in, you click on Cruise Pro, and you're able to find all the destinations of all the itineraries, and the results, of course, will be there for you as well. So we have options when it comes to all of those. Another reason why Agent Universe is very important, guys, this is my bio, and this is where I get lots of bookings, group bookings, family reunions, destination weddings. They don't know me. We've never met. Most of my clients have never met them, but I took great care of them, that they send referrals and other people. But this is where all of our certifications, suppliers courses, once you complete them, you can put in destination, expert, travel specialist, all the different certifications that you have. You enter it in, you do a write-up, a bio about yourself and your passion and why you're booking travel, what your purpose is. And there's also links that you can send to your clients once they've traveled so that they can go to your website and give you a review, okay? Very important. This is a great tool. It's a moneymaker. Once you've completed your bio, this is kind of what you look like in the Find the Travel Agent, and this is mine here. It has pretty much all the information that I've had so far. I have to update it, but all of the certifications and all of my interests and specialties, it's all right here. So definitely utilize that, okay? Agent rates, great rates. Spirit Air is one of the only airlines, guys, that are giving us agent rates. It's called the Spirit's Travel Agent Positive Space Reduced Rate Program. It's $75 each way, not including taxes and fees. So I believe it's a total, don't get me wrong, but I think it's a total of like $221 to $23 round trip with the $75 each way, which I think is great because traveling outside of the country, it definitely costs more. Even traveling to Vegas costs a lot more. So, you definitely utilize that. What you do is you go into Travel Agent, you go into spirit.com, scroll down to the bottom to the Travel Agent login. It says Travel Agent, Agents and Team, Travel Agents. Once you click on that, you want to make sure that you select Agent Registration, not Agency. And then you fill your information out. It's going to ask you for your IATA, create a username, create a password, put your information in there, and submit it. But make sure that you do not fill out the agency registration. Make sure you fill out the agent registration, okay? Once you do that, then you can submit the itinerary of your choice to agent support at spirit.com, and they will send you the itinerary once there's availability, okay? Very important. But they're the only airline that offers us agent rates, so utilize them. And they're getting better, guys. I've actually used them, and I enjoy them. Unlimited rewards for agents. Guys, this is a great privilege for agents. Use it. We travel, too. We like to travel in luxury and style. And when we travel overseas, we get benefits and discounts. 35% saving on rental cars outside of the U.S. When you book with Avis, Budget, Hilton, Carry, Embark, or any one of those, you can put in your code and you can get benefits for it. So definitely use that. Join it and use it. Okay, agents booking for hotels. Most hotels offer significant discounts to travel agents when space is available. In general, expect 50% off the rate of the public, which is great, guys. How to book? Very simple. You contact the hotel, the chain, find the one in your area, identify yourself as a travel agent. I highly recommend that you contact InteleTravel and ask for a verification letter. A lot of you may not be members of CLIA, which we get a CLIA ID. I forgot to bring it down. A CLIA ID with our picture and our Embark ID, InteleTravel's Embark ID as well, number as well. We can use that as an agency travel agent ID. However, for new agents who don't have it yet, contact InteleTravel. Send them an email. Let them know that you'll be traveling and you'll be using agent rates. and you need a verification letter, and they will send it to you right away. I think that letter is good for like 30 to 60 days. So very important that you contact them before you travel. Don't leave home without it. So with Marriott in particular, getting agent rates from Marriott, you go to travelagents.marriott.com, and you put in your IATA, as you can see to the right over here. Once you sign in, you will be able to search for your properties. I did an example here of Friday, October 6th. This is a trip I was supposed to take last week, but I didn't go. And once you put the information in, make sure you put your Marriott Rewards number in. And also, in order to use the industry rates, the corporate code or the promotional code will be T77. Once you enter that, it will yield your results. And as you can see here to the right, the regular rates are $119. However, industry rates is $69 a night, bringing your total to $207 before taxes. So that's a great deal for travel agents, guys. So definitely utilize the agent rates, okay? Keep in mind, agent rates are non-commissionable, no commissions, and you must have an ID, so make sure you have that verification letter. And you can definitely cancel, just like any other booking, you can cancel 2 days prior to arrival, okay? And you cannot register, like I said, you cannot register your booking for commissions, not agency rates, agent rates. For those of you who have completed the Marriott certification program or specialist program, agent rates and fantastic benefits are not the same, and I'm just wanted to clarify that because a lot of people have been contacting Marriott asking for fantastic benefits. That's not the way we go about doing it. You go into Marriott the same way you'll go into Book, except you go right here and you sign in and read program frequently asked questions. Once you do that, it'll bring you to a screen like this where you will be able to go ahead and take care of your fantastic benefits. But please do not contact Marriott asking for fantastic benefit rates. Doesn't exist. Okay. Some additional resources, Travel Weekly, guys. Every travel agent should subscribe to Travel Weekly. Every travel agent. There are other magazines as well. Travel Agent Magazine, Travel Agent Central, Recommend, Travel Pulse, Business Travel News. I definitely recommend you utilize it. So much information is in there. Travel Weekly does an annual event. It's Cruise World, guys. It's next month. This is one of the 2 events I mentioned that are industry events that you will have to attend in order to qualify for the Vacation Builder and Travel Genius. Cruise World is one coming up next month. Guys, look at all the attendees that book all-inclusive vacations, travel insurance, ocean cruises. Look at the percentage. Hotels and resorts, beach vacations, package. So this is an event that you definitely want to attend if you are looking to make a lot of money in booking travel. You want to attend these events. Another one, 2 events, 2 for the year, Clear Cruise 360. Awesome event. I attended it this year. Phenomenal event. Sorry I have to miss it next year because I'll be on my cruise, but I would not recommend any of you miss it because you'll miss what I got, and you don't want to miss what I got this year. I showed last week all the little trinkets and the little tchotchkes that we got from the suppliers. Amazing. When your guests are going on trips, you can set it for them. You'll be the best travel agent ever. Pay attention to the 2017 passenger capacity snapshot here. 25.8 million passengers expected to cruise in 2017, which they have already. So you know that number is increasing as we move forward to 2018 and 2019. So, and again, new generation takes the water, the millennials. So get with those millennial guys. They are traveling, and there's a lot of money in there. InteleTravel also have their first annual Travel Quest coming up January 4th through the 6th. 2018 in Orlando. I highly recommend you register if there's still availability left. This is an event that if you're a travel agent with InteleTravel, you do not want to miss this event. You do not. Okay? So definitely register with this event. And this wraps up this portion of the training for right now. I got all the information in this training from our travel agent manual, from Knowledge Base, from InteleTravel University, everything from our back office. So definitely take some time to watch the tutorials. There's live chat that's available Monday to Monday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And, of course, these are the telephone numbers here that we all have in our back office, but I just put it out there so that you guys can have access to it. And thank you so much for taking the time to go through this. Now, what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to jump into getting us set up with the suppliers. Let's go. Take this off and put this on. So the first thing that we're going to, first of all, let me put it on mute and let me ask you guys if you have any questions, or maybe I shouldn't. You guys think I should? I just want to go through this really, really quick, okay? We're going to start with, actually, let's start with the cruise lines real quick. Cruising power, very simple, very easy, guys. As you can see, I just logged in, but it's very easy to log in, as you can see here. Log in, log out. I'll log out just so that I can show you guys how easy it is to log in. Once you've registered, this is what I tell you guys. I have one username and password for all my suppliers. I'm not kidding. I really do. I have no time to remember passwords when it's time to book travel. So to book your cruise, your client's cruise on Royal Caribbean, Espresso is awesome. Okay, you want to definitely either find a reservation or start a reservation. And all their brands are here: Altamara, Celebrity, and Royal. Let's select Royal. You guys join me on the cruise. And we're going to use Empress of the Seas because we're going to go to Cuba. Yeah, exotic, yeah? Mm-hmm. 2 people, 2 adults, 1 room. You want to make sure you know what state they're coming from. Let's say they're coming from Bama. They're coming from Bama. You want to make sure that they're not 55, or they are. You want to ask these questions. Is anyone traveling 55 years of age or older? Are there any U.S. or Canadian law enforcement or fire department or EMT or U.S. military or Canadian forces? Once you have those, you can select those, check those so that their discounts and rates can apply. Okay? It's very simple, guys. Very easy. Don't be intimidated. So this is pretty much the beginning of the booking itinerary here. We're going to start creating the reservation right here. It's pretty much telling you the taxes, fees, and port expenses is going to be $139.99 per person. And once you start selecting the type of cabins, and once you go to the webinars and you'll understand the different codes of the categories for different cabins. But we have Junior Suite, you have Ocean View, Studio, Ocean View, and Interior. Right now, based on the availability here, as you can see, there are only Junior Suites available. There are no Ocean Views available. There are only Interiors available. So let's select an Interior here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go with the BOGO because that's a better deal. As you can see, it's $738 or $728. This is one is on the 4th deck and one is on the 6th deck. It's all about your clients. It's up to your clients. So you choose one, and once you selected this, you select the stateroom. You don't see the screen? You guys don't see the screen? Oh no! Are you kidding me? Thanks for the text. Do I have to go through it all over again, guys? I should have put you guys on mute. Can you guys see it now? Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Okay, so I guess I should open the lines a little bit so I can talk to you guys. Hold up. I'm sorry, guys. Questions? Any questions? Do you guys want me to do this over again? Not the presentation part, just the logging into the conference call part? Unmute your lines. You have to unmute your lines. Or actually select the Q&A for a question, and I will answer it for you. It'll put you in the queue to open up. If not, I'll continue on. No questions? Okay. Let's go. So you guys see the screen now, right? Yeah? Let me double check. Yes, you do. Staterooms. So pretty much, let me go back over and do this over again for you guys, I guess. Some of you guys know, some of you guys don't. So I'm just going to log out and start back over again, okay? Ignore the reservations. Royal will always do that. So you go to cruisingpower.com and you log in. I always tell you guys use one username and password for all your suppliers, because when you're in a rush and you want to get it done, you don't want to have to worry about remembering what your username and password is. So you definitely want to do that, okay? Individual reservations, if you have a group or if you're searching for reservations. We're not searching. We're going to start a new one. And all of Royal Caribbean's brands are going to be in there. Their sister company, Azamara and Celebrity Cruises, but we're using Royal. And since I already know the ship, but if you don't know the ship, you can look for all the different ships here. If your client know what ship they want, you can select it this way. I want the Empress of the Seas because we're going to Cuba, like I said before, and we're going next year. This gives you enough time to make your payments. This is actually a cruise that I'm actually working on right now, guys. So you want to find out if they wanted flight, add flight. I highly recommend you don't do that, though. Book your flight in InteleTravel or Skybird or Fairbuzz. Get your commissions on, and then drop it into this reservation, okay? 2 adults, 1 room. You want to definitely ask them what state they're traveling from, Alabama or Georgia or Florida, wherever. You want to ask them if anyone traveling is 55 years or older, U.S. or Canadian law enforcement, fire department or EMT, or U.S. military Canadian. Once you get that down pat, you hit search, and you will start the booking process. Right above here, it says the total price. It will give you the taxes, fees, and port expenses, which is $139.99 per person. Prices include all guest taxes, fees, and port expenses, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and select the different categories that are available, and they have $13 onboard credit for individuals only, which is the best value so far right now. You can, when you look to the bottom here, you'll see what the availability is for the certain suites. The junior suites, there are at least 10 cabins available. Ocean View, on the 2N category, there are probably two cabins available. More than likely, they'll have more interiors available, and those are the lowest prices anyway. They're $728 and $738. And the difference between the two is the deck, okay? They're going to be 4V and 6V. That's because one is going to be on deck 3s and 4, and one is going to be on decks 7 or 8 or 9. Okay, so once we select the cabin, let's select the most reasonable one. One interior cabin, which is going to be $728. It's going to always tell you up here the minimum deposit for this fare is non-refundable. A change fee of $100 per guest will apply for this ship or sail date change. Please see quick references at Cruising Power. So you don't ever ignore it. You read it. It's in red. So you select, we selected one. As you can see, we selected that here. So let's go ahead and select the stateroom now. Very simple, guys, very simple. So this is the stateroom. You can, like I said before, that was on, it's either deck 6 or deck 4. So that's on deck 4, 6V interiors on deck 4, and these are the only available, yeah, these are the only available ones. Okay, so you select it. You select it. Now, you have to, based on your client's preferences, how you select it, okay? Don't just go picking anyone. This is the front of the ship. A lot of people may not want to be in the front of the ship. They may want to be in the middle of the ship, and that's why they have to book in advance, because the middle of the ship goes first. So, oh, I hit my head on my table. So select whichever room would be more appropriate for your client. Select it. Still drop in here. So they have a cabin number 4005 on deck 4. And so now you proceed to guest details. So right here, pretty much the itinerary has pretty much been created. All you have to do is fill in the information. And I think that this is as far as I'm allowed to go, because I might have to put credit card information in. But as you can see, it generated the entire cabin package. You have 2 people. So the total cabin is $1,736.98. Taxes, fees, and port expenses are already in there. So you got a BOGO rate where it's no refund deposit, and it's a low refund actually, low deposit actually. It's $100 per person deposit. So then you enter your client's information here. This is the category 6B, the stateroom. It's an interior stateroom. You enter your client's information. You want to make sure you have the names the way it appears on their passport. Very important, guys. Not their driver's license, passport, okay? Because you need a passport to cruise. Yes, you do. Select the male or female. You want to always make sure you put your email address in there, not the client's. You don't want suppliers bombarding your clients with anything. You want to be that person that does that. So you make sure that you put your information in that email section. Make sure you select the language that they speak. If they bilingual, then you do that as well. Then you fill out guest number 2, and then you also want to make sure you put the dining information. It's very important that you select, especially if you have a group together, you can select the time of dining, or you can just select my time dining where everyone can kind of go together. Also, you want to make sure that you select the bedding section. If you have roommates or if you have a couple, they may not want to be in single cots. So you want to make sure that the cruise lines put the beds together, make it one queen bed, okay? Very important that you select these things. And then, of course, you review and book. Of course, it's not going to go because nothing's in there. I didn't put anything in there. Make sure you put your telephone number as well. Keep your client's information concealed, and you put your information out there. I didn't put anything in, so I don't think it'll yield anything. But what I will do real quick is I'll go into one of them and I will search for an itinerary because I wanted to show, okay, so maybe I don't have to do that. When you're in your booking, guys, in this section here, manage bookings, you'll have a lot more options and you'll be able to print your itinerary for your clients. Let me go ahead and pull one up.
Basically, she just said that I'm not going to be like to her, I'm not going to cooperate, something like that, and she was really traveled away from the keys to language and she went to avoid. And she commented that the nurse there told her that she went to her room, she would feel...
we don't want it.
And she said she felt really at peace.
So what I'll do here is I'll pull up an itinerary that I already have saved. Sorry, my system is moving a little slow here. Here's mine. This is my booking. So we're in the booking now. So what we can do is when you get to your itinerary, you may need to manage, you may need to print something. When you go into the manage section, booking invoice is very important that you know this part right here because this is, you want to make sure that you email your clients an itinerary. And of course, you're going to see, moving too fast. Booking invoice, you want to select agent copy, and you definitely want to select guest copy as well, because your agent copy will reveal your commissions. And then you want to select booking confirmation and then hit send invoice. I don't want to do it because I've already said, oh, make sure that you change your email address because InteleTravel's email address will always be in here. So you want to make sure that you put your email address in there, okay, and send it to you. Very important, guys, okay, when you're sending your clients an invoice of their cruise. Now, usually you send them an invoice once they make a payment. Once they make a payment, it'll be revealed. You'll see the payments that have been made. Let's see here. Payment schedule, payment history, actually. Payment history will show you all the payments. This client has already made $800 in payments. She's really trying to pay her cruise off. So she's made already $800 in payments already, and every time she makes a payment, I send her an invoice. Okay, very important. You have to do these things with your clients. Okay. Let's see. What else did I want to talk to you guys about the cruise lines? Very simple, very easy, guys. Very simple. Do not book air. Do not book air with the cruise lines, guys. We have too many options in our back office to book air with, so don't do it with the cruise lines, okay? Let's go to Skybird. Can you guys see the screen? Anitra, you still there? I love Anitra, guys. She's so awesome. So Skybird is the air consolidators I mentioned earlier. You have to register with them. It takes about 72 hours for them to get back to you. But this is what Skybird looks like. And the reason why I'm trying to show you guys is this is a great way to mark your commissions up, okay? Let's go to JFK to London Heathrow. How about that? Let's go for Christmas. Well, we don't want to travel the day before. We want to travel on Saturday since Christmas is on Tuesday, Monday or whatever. It doesn't matter. It does matter, but it doesn't. And we don't want to come back New Year's Eve. It's going to be just way too much, too hectic. Got to get inside of the mind of a traveler, guys. That's what we do. You consider every aspect of the travel for them. Yeah, my system's moving a little slow. I have too many websites up. This is what Skybird is going to yield for them. Moving pretty slow, slow there. 1 second, guys. Pardon me, guys. The recording was very loud upstairs. It's still searching. Interesting. Okay, that's maybe because they're not flights. Let's try and, oh, they are here. Okay, it's just moving a little slow. Pardon me. Okay, so Skybird has a GPS. And as you can see, all the different air carriers are here to the right. Virgin, Lufthansa, Alitalia, Royal, all of them are here. But then they also will reveal all of the available flights right now. So you have Finnair, British Airways, Aeroflot, Iberia, Air France, and these are the different prices. This is what I do, guys. I will compare these with Delta and American Airlines, and usually Iberia Air, they usually have American Airlines is actually the air carrier that they use. So don't be intimidated by that. 960, 160. Okay, you select it. As you're comparing to what's out there in the market, you'll find a difference in the price. When you do, and you find a difference in the price and you realize that you got a really great deal here and your client is fine with this itinerary right here, as you can see it's going to be stopping over in Charlotte, and then from Charlotte it's going to go to Heathrow. It's going to leave Heathrow and it's going to go to Finland, and then it's going to go to JFK. Okay? Once they agree with it, you always want to select passenger credit card right there. You never want to select agency checks, guys, okay? Once you do that, now you're able to add a markup. So let's say you went to Delta or American Airlines and you saw this exact airfare, but it was $1,500 or $1,600 because it will happen. Now, what I would recommend you do, since you have, this is 960, 130 here, and the market rate, when you go to these different airlines, you're seeing the travel from JFK to Heathrow on the 24th is coming up $2,300, it's coming up $1,700. Now you have something to play with. Now you can add a certain amount of commissions onto it without digging into your client's pocket and still show them that you've got them a great deal, okay? Because you don't ever have to take that price up to what the other markets that you see out there. You don't ever, I wouldn't recommend you do that because you want your customers to come back and you want them to refer. So you never ever want to be commissions greedy, okay? Never. So now, let's say the market price out there is like $1,700. You can even add $300 onto it. Now that flight became $1,261. You earned $289 because remember I mentioned earlier, merchants when you mark a commission up, they will charge a 2 to 4% merchant fee on it. So that was $289.50 from $300, and that's the difference that you're paying there. Okay, that's why your commissions now went from $300 to $289. So you want to pay attention to that as well. Okay, and you want to check right here. I have read and accepted the terms and conditions, and you want to hit continue. Once you hit continue, you'll be able to put the passenger's information in. See, Skybird does it a lot different. Your itinerary is going to be on the right. You want to go ahead and put your itinerary, your customer's information in here, and you want to hit continue. And it's going to say book. I can't go any further because then I'll book it. You don't want to go ahead. You don't want to create PNRs and have PNRs laying around. Skybird allows you to create a PNR, and within 30 minutes of that PNR being created, you must submit the payment information right away. It's very important. You will lose that flight. So don't think that you can lock a rating for a client just because you put their names and date of birth and information. And by the way, when you're getting their information, again, make sure that it's the way it is on their passport, because this is international. We don't care about their driver's license. We care about what's on their passport, okay? So once you get that cleared, and you hit continue, you go over the itinerary with them here. You'll see again you've earned $289.50 off of that booking. You hit continue. I don't want to hit continue. It'll open up create a PNR, a passenger name record. That's what a PNR is. Once you have a passenger name record, then you can send it to Skybird, and Skybird will process it with the credit card information, the payment information, whatnot. And that's how you mark up your commissions on Skybird, okay? I don't want to rush, but I have to rush in order to get to VAX. So the next one is going to be VAX. Let's create a package really quick. Vacation package, okay? With VAX, you can use all these suppliers here, depending on where your clients are going. If it's the Caribbean, wherever, you have options with FunJet, Southwest, United Vacations, and American Airlines, okay? Those are the 4 that you can use in Skybird. You can search within the rates. Know that every supplier in Skybird, the commissions amount is different. They pay different, and that's why I use FunJet the most, because they pay the most. When you're booking a package for your client, guys, if they're going to Caribbean or Mexico, you want to make sure you add transfers. So it's going to be flight plus hotel plus transfers Mex/Carib. You want to do that, because if you don't, your passengers will not have transportation to pick them up from the airport, and they'll never book with you again. They won't. They'll say, they're lousy, don't book with them. So let's go to PUJ, Punta Cana. We're going to get 1 room, 2 adults. Let's go in December. What is it with December? I need a getaway in December. Let's say December 17th to the 21st. Is that what I put in there? It's a couple of days. Oh, no, I put the 21st to the 21st. Let's put it to the 25th. Let's put 4 days, okay? Pay attention to this area right here on the side, guys. If you guys have never used FunJet and VAX before, they always keep a summary right here for you to keep track of it. Just pay attention to it. And that's all you do. Don't do anything else here. Don't put anything else. Just put the basic information in. You want all the results to be yield. You don't want to limit anything yet, and you don't want to filter anything as yet, okay? I'm going to show you guys how to mark up your commissions, how to upsell, how to create a better package for your clients with everything that they need inside of it, and you'll be able to get your commissions worth, and they'll come back. It's moving a bit slow because, you know, we book, a lot of agents are online right now booking travel. So, okay, so this is the beginning of a package. This is how we create a package. The first thing that we do is the first component is the air component, okay? Sometimes some properties will do the hotel first, but usually the air comes up first. So we're in Punta Cana. They want to be on the beach, so we have Rio Republica. We have the Excellence. All these are different. Royalton, gotta have Royalton. They're just an awesome property. So you can, once you select the property, you can click on the name of the property, and this will give you an idea of what the amenities that's on the property. You'll see photos of it, so that you can better describe it to your clients, where they'll be staying, Sometimes I crop these photos and send them, put them in my itinerary as well. I get really creative with the itinerary sometimes. You can also go to accommodations, and you can select the type of rooms you want. I don't recommend you do it here, but you can also do it here. You can go to amenities and dining. You can see what's on the property, what they have on the property, what activities they have on the property. Okay. And then you can just go ahead and close it out. We're going to go ahead and select it. So you hit select. If you don't see a select button here, that's because the hotel is not available. Let's see if there's one. Like, for instance, the Collodion Hotel and Resorts. This hotel is not available. It's booked up. So you just can't get it. Now, you can make a phone call to FunJet and see if there's availability on their end, but as of here, it's showing that it's not available. So let's go back to Royalton. Select Royalton. We're creating a package, and this is the first component that we're adding. It's the hotel. Now, the next two components are going to be the going and the returning leg, okay? Okay, so now we have Southwest, we have Delta, we have American Airlines. Going back to that customer information form, whatever your client's preferences are is what I highly recommend you use. If they like to travel with Delta, you let them know, find a Delta nonstop, the shortest flight possible for your clients, and send it to them. This one is a lot, it's $100, it's a couple of dollars more, $60 more, $40, $50 more. So I wouldn't use it because it's just a 3-minute difference. I would go with this one for my clients because it's, like I said, it's only a 3-minute difference and they're both nonstop. So I'll select that one. It's the most reasonable one, and the most reasonable one will be on the top, okay? And then going back home, we're going to select the most reasonable one, which is going to be on the top as well. The less time traveled as well. Sometimes you can just do this blindfolded because they just have it so convenient for you to do it. So this is your itinerary summary right now, okay? You can collapse it, and you can change your flights from here. If you don't like this leg, you can change it. But understand, when you change one leg, it'll change the other automatically. So pay attention to that. You can also select the hotel, the type of room. Remember, we could have selected there before, but I said don't do that. You can select it here. You can also change the hotel, and it'll take you back to the hotel inventory to select. And then there are also features. Now, this is where you can add your commissions up. In the features section, there's always, let's get to the features section here. All of the different amenities and things that they have going on at the resort is where you can add. All-in-one travel protection, I highly recommend you use Travel Insured because they pay more commissions. But ground transportation is here. If you did not select the transfer tab, maybe your clients want a private luxury transportation, you can select it here and the date that they're arriving. And then once you select it, you have to check this button and you have to update the cart in order to add it, okay? Pay attention to that because a lot of times you select it and you wouldn't see it and you think that it's in there because you selected the date, but you have to check select item and to add to cart. So now you can see sightseeing and tours. They have the Monkeyland Half-Day Safari, Bavaro Runner, Zipline Adventure, Santo Domingo Tour, Buggy Rancho Driver and Rider, Hispaniola Explorer Program, with Swim with the Dolphins, the Polaris Adventure, which is so cool. You have the spas, you have water activities. All of these you can add, you can invite your client, entice your clients to get involved in it. They have an awesome spa there, and I think you should definitely indulge in it. And then you select the spa, and you hit update. But before we do that, let me show you where you can see your commission so you can have an idea of what it is. You'll get a summary here. This is the base price, adult price per person. Any other options, like any spas or anything else that we added, would be in the options area. Total package price is $3,094. It's $1,547 per person. You can email the itinerary, and you can also check out, but you can also check your commissions out. And your commissions on this, which we didn't take very long. My computer just moves slow, but we didn't take very long. And it's $295.56 for your commissions. Now, if you've been working with this client for a long time and they're iffy and funny and they've been really working you, sorry, my headband, come on. You can mark your commissions up. Like I said, I'm not big on marking up. I never really mark any commissions up. But if you wanted to add $40 to it, you most certainly can. Boom. And now you set your commissions, and that just went in, and as you can see, it'll change from $30.94.69 to $31.34.69. So now, when you add the features like the spa and the Polaris ride and the catamaran and all of those, and you update the cart, it'll take your commissions up even more because it's called upselling. This is how we add more to our commissions. If you wanted to make a little bit more in your commissions, you definitely entice your clients with some adventures. And then let's go back and check those commissions out. $3.52, so they added a couple of dollars, or $10 or so added on to it. Every dollar counts. So these are ways to add your to upsell your clients and add your commissions, okay? You can also email your itinerary. When you're emailing your itinerary, this is where it goes. You click on the email. And with Vax and Funjet, I think they're the coolest suppliers ever because they pretty much do everything for us. I highly recommend that you never, ever email your clients directly from this browser. You always send an email to yourself, and then when you receive that email, then you forward it on to your clients from your email. Because I've learned that I had a birthday group actually last year, and I sent them everything, one of my first groups. And I was so excited, guys, and I sent them everything from here. I put everybody's email in, and yes, it says reply to OTM Travel Services. I'm like, I'm good. No one replied because well, I didn't receive their replies. They did reply, but it went somewhere. I don't know where it went. I still don't know where it went. We did some tech support things, and we still couldn't find these emails. So I learned that you put your email address in there and have these emails go to your clients. So let me just do a preview of it and show you what the itinerary will look like. It'll say, thank you for taking the time to price a Funjet vacation getaway. We're going to do something you'll never forget with InteleTravel.com. Usually that's where I put my information. This email is to notify you of the items you selected, and it pretty much gives you a breakdown of everything. They have the total amount of payments, balance due, deposit due date, full payment due date, and then, of course, the breakdown of every component of the itinerary. It's all here for them, everything, even the hotel advisories. The total, everything is here for them, and you just send it to them, except, of course, your commissions are not included in there. And you just go ahead and you send it to them, but I usually go in and I edit it. I add to my, I usually change this up and do all of that. I'm not going to get into all of that for you because I know you guys want to go to bed and go to work in the morning. I'm just trying to give you guys some confidence when you're booking travel. You can also save this itinerary. Scroll down here to the bottom and hit save right here. And once you save it, you can put team travel training to DR. And you just want to be unique with your savings with your itineraries, because when you go in and pull them, and then you can see itinerary was saved, and then of course you can go back and retrieve it. Now, when you save an itinerary, you retrieve it, it's going to be in checkout mode. Like, it's going to be ready to check out. And this is where you go and you retrieve your saved itineraries right here. Okay? Very important. With Vax, one of the reasons why I love Vax, I really like Vax, is because they have all these resources here, guys, industry resources, okay? When you want to find out where to send your clients, what to do in New York, what things that they should see in Cancun, 9 things to do in Montego Bay, the countdown to the Real Idea, which is very important, guys, because January 2018, there's this Real ID going into place to eliminate fraud. So you have to make sure you notify your clients that they need to have an official government ID because any other IDs will not work and they won't be able to travel, and that's a major inconvenience. So you want to take some time to go into these suppliers and get the information that they have. They will educate us, and we'll be on top of it with our clients, okay? So that's very important to look at, to pay attention to. I wanted to also show you guys fam trips. Okay, we did Skybird, we did Bax, and we did Royal Caribbean. That's good. We're doing good time here. We're pretty much wrapping it up now, guys. Let me open up the lines and see if you guys have any questions while I do this. Any questions? Hi, Daryl.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing fine. Just trying to check this training out.
Great.
Nothing I need.
Do you have a question?
Oh, no. I'm following right along right now.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Marcia, this is Holly.
Hi, Holly. How are you?
Wonderful, wonderful. Listen, how long do the itineraries stay in that?
For 3 weeks. Great question. For 3 weeks.
Thank you.
Yeah, it'll save it there for 3 weeks. And you want to just be careful with how you label them, because what happens is if you're booking for a client and you find all these different properties in Skybird, let's say they want to go to DR and then they change their mind and they want to go to Brazil and then they change their mind and want to go to Barbados, you want to label it as Holly's trip to DR in April and then Holly's trip to Brazil in May, so that you can know which one, because when you start getting a lot of them, it's going to be hard and you're going to get frustrated. So you want to be creative when you're labeling your saved itineraries, okay?
Marcia, can you hear me?
I sure can.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is Wanda. Can you hear me, Marcia?
I sure can, Wanda. How can I help you?
Yes. I actually have some ladies requesting a girls' trip to the Dominican in July and August. And you were saying, I came on so late because I was having problems trying to get on. But anyway, you were saying that the best way to go is probably with FunJet. So because they want to do some activities and they want to have a driver and all of that. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
This is what I would do. I would recommend what I usually do is I find 3 suppliers, and I would go to FunJet first. You guys know that Bax is my go-to, but I will also use GoGo and or Apple or Vacation Express. And the reason why is because Vacation Express has really great Dominican Republic trips and stuff. They do DR and all those places. But what I do is I compare the suppliers with each other. Okay. Now I know that based on my preferred travel supplier directory that I showed you guys earlier, I can see all the different commissions amount that all the suppliers pay. So I can look at that page and I can see what Skybird is, or what FunJet is going to pay me. I can see what GoGo is going to pay me, and then I'll contact them and have them and get a quote from them for a group or individual or whatever, and compare them and see which one is better. My goal is to get my clients the best rates and get myself the best commissions. So those are the 2 things you look for.
Sounds fun to me.
Good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions? Somebody else is in the queue. I saw you guys. Hi, Amanda. How are you?
Hi. I don't have any questions.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. Oh, I think I wanted to show you guys. Oh, I wanted to show you guys where to go find that preferred partner directly because a lot of people said, I don't know how to find it. So you go right here, preferred partners. And this is the directory right here, guys. And you can download it as a PDF. It's really cool. Like I showed you guys earlier, it has all the details of all the suppliers that we need that, you might not know. You might not be very familiar with a supplier. Like, what is this? Who is this? So you can see Apple Vacation, which I just mentioned earlier. And this is the information, and they pay 14%. So this is what I would do, Wanda. I would contact Apple, and then I'll go to, Funjet is number 16, I think. I'm not sure. But I would go to Delta Vacations. Look, they pay 15%. See, so you can compare the supplier and see which one pays the more, based on, of course, the properties that you select for your clients. But see which one pays the better commissions. Funjet pays 13 and 15 on international, so that'll be 15% commissions on DR. You said DR, right? So then you can compare Delta with Apple and Funjet and see which one gets your clients the best rate and gets you the best commissions.
Right.
Yeah, use this preferred supplier. Will definitely help you to navigate with, and it also helps you with letting you know what the suppliers cater to. A lot of these suppliers cater to certain destinations and certain properties, and you can tell by all the different properties here: Hyatt, Hard Rock, Real Resort, Azul, Fiesta, Palladium, Barcelo, Iberostar. What you said?
Pull it up? It's on the InteleTravel website?
Oh, yeah, that's what I just went through. Let me do it again for you guys. So you go into I'm in the back office. That's why I logged in so I can show you guys. Let's see, you're in your dashboard. You scroll down. To the bottom. It says preferred partners right here. Do you see?
No, it's not moving. It's just stuck at Apple Vacation.
You know what? Is it moving now? Is it in the bottom of the screen? Do you see the bottom of the screen?
Yeah, with a boat, a yellow boat. Number 7. I see Delta number 7.
Doing good, thank you.
No, it's supposed to be in the dashboard. Have you seen the dashboard?
No,
do you see preferred partners right here where I'm clicking?
I don't even see your mouse. Oh, it's up. Is that your mouse at the top of the page? The only thing I see is preferred custom air package and vacation partners. And then I see number 7, Delta Vacation. And it has some screen with you on it, and I'm at the top of that screen.
Yeah, you can move that screen. The actual screen with the presentation with the page is what I'm in InteleTravel, and I'm in the bottom. I scroll all the way down. So if you go to your dashboard and you scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you'll click on the book travel, click on preferred partners.
Okay.
And that's what I just clicked on, and that's what came up with the InteleTravel partner directory that you see here. Right, that's how I found it. And I just hit download, and you can save it to your desktop, so that when you don't necessarily have to go online to get access to it. It'll be here for you.
Okay, sounds good. I tried registering with Funjet today, and I was having some problems because I listened to the webinar the other night.
Yes, they have great webinar. They have great deals going on, guys. So to the Caribbean and Mexico, they have agent incentives. They have actually $40 bonus agent incentives. And this is a card that I have. I don't know if you guys can see this. When you go to Mark Travel, this card, this is where you get your agent bonus. So you go to Mark Travel and you select agent bonus, fill out the information, and they'll send you this card. It doesn't cost anything, but whenever you book with suppliers who have that additional agent bonus on the end of the package, they'll send your bonus to that card. It won't be included in your commissions, because it'll be issued to you after your clients have traveled. So it's a great card to have. Definitely have and use. Okay.
Okay.
Let me go to one more. I'm going to go to Spirit real quick and show you guys how to do the agent login, because a lot of emails are saying that I'm struggling, and the reason why you're struggling is because you're doing the incorrect thing. So I'll just do it real quick. You guys see the screen? Is Spirit on the screen?
Great.
Is it Spirit Airlines, guys?
Thinking about it. Nothing's came up yet.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure you guys are seeing it. So, as you can see, I logged in, which I shouldn't have. Let me log back out. I got distracted. Hold up. Okay, but if you go down to the bottom, if you go to spirit.com and scroll all the way down to the bottom and click on Travel Agent, this is how you register with Spirit, okay? Once you click on Travel Agent, it'll say Travel Agent Portal, as you can see. Well, I'm logged in. You want to go to Agent Registration. Mine's is blanked out because I'm already registered and I logged in, which I shouldn't have. But you want to make sure that you select Agent Registration and not Agency, okay? Our agency is already registered. I'll go ahead and sign out again so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Sometimes I move too fast, guys. Sometimes I move too fast. Just like I talk. Okay, so now I'm at the bottom of the Spirit.com screen. As you guys can see, click on Travel Agent under Agents and Team.
Go down. It didn't clear. It's still showing Welcome Back, Marcia. And some red right up, Travel Agent Portal. It's still in the Travel Agent Portal on the screen.
It's moving mighty slow. I guess I need to close out these other ones here. So now is it Travel Agent Portal in Spirit?
Yes.
Okay, so now if you look to the left, you'll see registration. You have agency and you have agent. It's very important that you select the agent registration. So let's go ahead and select that one. And now you're on the page where they're going to ask you for some information. So you put your information here, Mr., Mrs., or Miss. Then you put your name, and then you put your IATA, the 10548, and then you create your username and password, your email address, your primary telephone number, okay? Everything for you here. Once you put in the IATA number, it's automatically going to link you to InteleTravel because InteleTravel is already registered with Spirit. Okay. So you just have to make sure that you put the IATA number in here. You create your own login and your own password, okay? And then you hit register, and you're good to go. It's that simple.
Okay. Okay,
and then once you, and I showed you guys this because Spirit is the only airline, like I said earlier, Spirit is the only airlines that give us travel agent benefits. So when you're in Spirit and you're creating your itinerary, let's see if I can go in here and do it real quick. You want to make sure that you logged in. And the reason why is because, let me show you guys.
Logged in InteleTravel or the Spirit?
No, log into Spirit. Once you register and you're logged in, see it says welcome Marcia Lashley here.
Right.
Right. That's because I'm logged in. So now I'm going to book something. So let's say I'm going to go ahead and get this. Actually, you know what? If you guys are going to Cruise World next month, the flights are really good right now. Let's check them out. Cruise World starts on the 15th. I usually go the day before. And it's finished on the 19th. So let's say you guys are going to Cruise World and you went to all these different websites and you got all these different, I have no earrings on. You have all these different prices and you're like, oh, I'll try Spirit. And you go to Spirit and you see $35 one way, $24. I'm mad, I bought my ticket already. It went even lower. So you can select your flight. Let's say these flights were $300 a piece, and you're like, oh my, it's so expensive. Still go ahead and select your itinerary. And once you select your itinerary, you don't want to add anything else to it. You don't want to add any seats. You don't want to add any luggage. You don't want to do any of that. You want a basic fare, okay? It's moving a little slow, but it's moving. Mm-hmm. It's loading something awesome. Mm-hmm. So, you want to, like I said, you want to ignore all of this because we're going towards the benefits of agents, right? So the reason why you want to log in is because, as you can see, it's 1:35 right there. But you want to go ahead and you want to put your information in here, because when you send the itinerary, you can screen print this and you can send the itinerary to agentsupport@spirit.com so that you can get your $75 each way. So, but you want to make sure that you log in, because once you do that, and you like I selected the flight that I wanted, and I'll go ahead and put my information in here. Okay. Put your date of birth, put your Spirit number if you have one, your free Spirit number, and then you want to change this information because it's going to say, that's InteleTravel, but you're not booking, so you're not worried about that. You just want to make sure that you have your information in here. When you screen print this itinerary right here, this is what you want to do. You want to screen print this.
Everything is good, Marcy. I don't see nothing.
You don't see anything?
No, I see the $111.19. That's your itinerary. And then I see Spirit, and it said loading something awesome or something I was saying.
Oh, it's moving slow. I wonder if it's moving slow for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
It's not moving slow.
Yes, it is. Mine's a black screen, so I don't see that. Black screen?
You have an Android, Larry? Just
no,
kidding.
I was talking about on the screen, not my phone. Ain't nothing wrong with the phone. It's just the screen. It's just saying reconnect them with the server, so something wrong with these servers. Okay?
Oh, that's that's definitely
that's AT&T for you.
Oh yeah, those big ballers. Okay, so do you see the screen, Wanda? Does anybody see the screen that I'm talking about? The itinerary with Spirit?
I see Spirit, but like I said, it's saying loading something awesome, and it's stuck there.
Okay, Cornelius, you see it? Okay, so you guys have okay, so one thing I want you guys to do as travel agents, let me show you guys something real quick. I'm just gonna go in tonight on you guys, okay? This is what you do as an agent. Can you guys see a black screen for real this time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go into
black screen.
See, I'm always in incognito. You see, you've gone incognito. I'm always incognito. I can't show you guys, but when you go in here, you'll have history. You'll see history. Click on history and clear your browsers, okay? When you clear your browsers, it will help your system to work better. And we do I closed everything out. We do a lot of searches, and because we do a lot of searches, you want to make sure that you clear your browser out so that you can you can have better, the products that you yield, the results that you yield are actually accurate. How the computer is going right now, and we've moved on this presentation already. Some people are seeing it, and some people are not. Yeah. Clear your browser. So that's very important. I closed the screen out by accident, guys. I didn't mean to. Okay, so now I can go in and show you guys again here. Can you guys see my Google?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I can show you how to clear the browser. So you go in here. See it says history?
Mm-hmm.
Click on history. And it's going to say clear browsing data right here. Do you see that?
Yes.
Once you click on that, it'll help clear your browsers. It'll as you can see, I have no browsing history because I'm always in incognito. I never uses the regular browser. I never do. The cache, of course, you want to make sure these 4 are checked. You don't want to check passwords. You don't want to do those because you want to keep those. And then you hit clear. It'll clear your browser for you. We use our browsers a lot to search for travel. So you want to make sure you do that because you, like I said before, you want to yield accurate results for your clients, okay? So it's very important that you do that. And then these webinars that you guys are on, you don't want that delay as well. You want to be able to see the screen as it turns over. So it's very important that you clear your browsing data, okay? And that's how you do that there. Let me go back to Spirit. And as you guys can see, I have everything in folders. I have air, suppliers, hotel, cruises, and all of the air people are all in, you know, I categorize everything so that I can move fast when my clients, so now I'm not an incognito, guys, you guys made me do that. No, just kidding. Let me go into incognito. It's just what I do. And Data Hub, I showed you guys last week, Data Hub is a good site to have because you can definitely search for airport codes. If you're not familiar with an airport code, search for it in Data Hub. So that's definitely a good website for you to save to your browser, okay? It's loading something awesome.
You used to be on Zoom.
I used to be on Zoom, but Zoom would kick us off. Free conference call lets us stay on without being kicked off. Okay, so you guys got the Spirit down pack, right? Did you guys?
Your screen is blocked on mine, Marcia. I don't see anything, but the same thing was there 10 minutes ago. Nothing is moving. The cursor's not moving. Nothing. And when you go off there, it says keeps giving me these phone number videos. The webcam not available.
Does anyone else see my screen?
I don't see you.
Sure
I see the
do.
screen. I don't see you.
You want to see me? You guys want to see me?
Yeah. Okay, now it's back to the main page. Look like with your name at the top.
Where is Spirit, right?
Yes, Spirit.
Okay, yeah, your computer's moving slow. I'm getting text saying that they're seeing it. Everybody else is seeing it. So you definitely need to clear your browser when we're finished with all of this. Maybe tomorrow, because or maybe tonight. You definitely want to do that because your browser is the reason why it's taking a long time for you to see it because the other agents are on and everyone's seeing it, right? They're texting me telling me they're seeing it. Okay, so. So you didn't get to, maybe I'll have to do a one-on-one with you sometime because your system is moving a little slow. But I think everyone else has pretty much gotten the itinerary part for Spirit, and that's something that I wanted to share with you guys.
That would be great.
Any questions?
No.
Now we can end this relationship now. You can be fired. You can walk on and do what you're going to do with the rest of your clients.
Okay. I think I did them all. I did hotels, I did cruises, and I did air. Okay, so also, let me show you guys real quick.
I know. I had to go to bed.
Okay, well, we're getting ready to wrap it up right now anyway. We're done. But I wanted to show you guys in InteleTravel's back office what you guys can go in there and do anyway. I probably can't even remember the password anyway. but Hertz, you know, doing booking with Hertz Rent a Car and the special relationship that they have with InteleTravel, I wanted to bring this to your attention here. Cars. Okay, right here. You guys see this? Preferred car rentals with Hertz. Okay, this is a very, InteleTravel has a really great relationship with Hertz, and so this is, you definitely want to use this CD number when you're booking Hertz rental, and they also offer travel agents a Gold Club privilege for free. So I would highly recommend that you go to Hertz.com and register for that Gold Club privilege, okay? And you're booking rental cars, even if you're not on InteleTravel's website and you go directly to Hertz website, which I do very often. I go to Avis and Alamo website, but I go to the travel agent portal. So let's go there right now. That's what I wanted to show you guys. And then we're done. I won't keep you guys any longer, okay? Rent a cars. Let's go to Hertz.
Back to the UK in time to make the shows.
So we have to fly to Manchester. I think usually shows that Nairobi would be great. Manchester just promoted, so we don't expect that.
So with Hertz, you want to scroll down to the bottom. With most of these website guys, you always want to scroll down to the bottom, and you always want to go to travel partners or travel agent, okay? This is where you get access to the agent portal, where you can book and make commissions. And then, of course, you select travel agent. Got to find out what my Hertz number is here. I have it written down. I am a travel agent, so I'm going to click here. And then, of course, I have my gold number already. My gold number here is there it is. And then you put your, IATA number, and you log in. And that's how you log in. And you can go in here, you can modify. This is what I do, guys. I book my rent-a-cars in InteleTravel so that I can get my commissions off the top. But then you can go in here and you can modify it. Like if your client says that they would like to change the time that they're traveling, you can go in here, you can click modify, put the itinerary, their booking number in and their last name, and then you can go in there, you can change it. Notice in the bottom here, I'm going to scroll down a little bit and show you guys something. Notice in the bottom right here, when you're selecting, it says here, give me the price my clients. Oh, wait a minute. You have to be in modify first. Well, you have to go into modify a reservation. Once you go into modify a reservation and you put the reservation number in, it'll always ask you keep the price that my original company gave me, which is your original host agency. You always want to check yes on that. You want to keep that price. You don't want Hertz to change the itinerary and give them their price, because remember, InteleTravel has a special relationship with Hertz, so we get a Travel Leaders Network discount. So you want to make sure that if you book in our InteleTravel back office and you go to Hertz to modify it, once you put that confirmation number in there and the last name and you hit continue, a summary is going to pop up right there. Scroll down to the bottom. Make sure you check yes, I want the rates that my host agency gave me, the original rate. Very important that you do that. Okay? Any questions? Any questions? Questions, guys?
Not from one. I'll get with you sometime soon, one-on-one, if it's okay.
Okay. Well, if you guys don't have any questions, I don't want to keep you guys anymore unless you guys want me to go on and on and on. And I mean, I have no problem because I love travel, but I don't, you know, you guys have day jobs, and I want to make sure that you guys get there tomorrow. So, also, see, I can go on and on and on, guys. Agent FAMs, have you guys checked out the Agent FAMs? Some awesome FAMs have been loaded for the past week or two, and I think you guys should definitely check them out. FAM trips, familiarization trips for travel agents only.
Yeah.
Like, for example, there's a couple in here that I saw that I'm definitely gonna dive into because the price is just awesome. There's a Mykonos and Santorini trip in here, and I'm actually booking one right now for next year, and I know the price for it. But when I saw this Mykonos and Santorini trip in here, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to get my girlfriends to all join the business so we can all travel. No, just kidding. I want to show you guys discounted hotel stays in the Bahamas from $175. 4 nights Mexican tour for $99. Elite resorts and properties. This is what I showed my husband because this is where we're going to stay in Antigua, and it's for something a night. But with agents, we're going to get it starting at $89 a night. Very good. So you guys have to definitely check out our FAM familiarization section here. I'm trying to find that. $5.99, 7 nights Christmas FAM cruise. There it goes. Mykonos and Santorini. Now, I know it costs way more than this, guys, because I'm actually working on this package right now for next year, and it costs way more than this. And so we're getting it from $900 to $1,300 per agent. Okay? Amazing prices. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention for you guys to definitely check it out. Check out all the benefits and privileges that we have in our back office. And the education is very important, the education. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any questions before we wrap it up? I want to make sure I answer all questions. Go on. I love travel too. I hear that. I do love travel. So, you know, we can talk travel all night long. But you guys have day jobs. I do this full time. So, you know, I can really go on and on and on.
Okay.
But if you guys don't have any other questions, I will definitely wrap it up because we have, you know, I know people are on the line and everybody don't want to miss out. So everybody's hanging in there. But, you know, I don't want to keep you. I want to make sure that you guys have enough so that you can move on. And you guys can always reach out to me the next day, tomorrow, or any other days that you need assistance with booking. Send me an email or you can text me. I'm available to talk during the daytime after 3 p.m. because I homeschool my son in the daytime. So I can text you. We can text. But after 3, you feel free to give me a call if you guys need help or guidance with your bookings. But I'm happy to help you guys.
Okay. Can I
Good.
Great.
I'll contact you tomorrow.
All right. Thank you, there.
Thank you.
What's the number?
The number is
No, I got to get up. I got to get up at 4:30.
298-3030.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Marcia.
No problem. You guys have a wonderful evening, and I will see you guys or hear you guys. Well, see you guys next week. You guys will hear me next week or see me. Which one is it?
Thank you, Marcia.
Thank you, Marcia.
You guys have a wonderful
Thanks,
evening.
Marcia.
Bye-bye.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night. Wow, there's a lot of you guys on tonight. I didn't get a chance to scroll down and check you guys out, but I'm looking now. Most of you have your cameras off, so I can't see your cam. But you know, you guys can show me your face ever so often. Hey, I show you guys mine. Look, my hair is not even done. Like, I don't care. I'm at home. I mean, I do care, but you know, I'm the most important thing is getting the information to you guys.
Yeah. I couldn't even make it home.
Yeah, let me check that phone number. I have 773-298-3030.
770.
Oh, thank you.
298-3030. Yes.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, I'm going to contact you tomorrow.
Okay.
Because I got somebody I'm trying to need some help with everything. They're trying to book a trip from London to Jamaica, and then I think somewhere along the line on another trip they had something going from London to Antigua, and then to Jamaica and back.
Oh, yeah. So, Skybird. Sounds like you need to be registered with Skybird.
Yes, I think I started that. I think I started that when I did start it.
Yeah, you want to make sure you finish that. You want to make sure you put in all the agency information about InteleTravel and the consortium information, the ARC number. Put all of that in and submit it because it takes about 72 hours for them to respond to you.
Okay.
And to get it going. So you definitely want to register with Skybird as soon as possible. And then in the morning, when you arrive, contact InteleTravel and register with FareBuzz. They can register you right away.
Okay.
Chat opens up at 6 a.m. So if you contact them and have them register you with Skybird with FareBuzz, then you can start the search. You can start the search, and then once Skybird approves you, but commissions are there to be made on with Skybird, the air consolidators. They are amazing. They have amazing prices, and they really help our clients out. So definitely get registered with suppliers. That's very important to do as a travel agent.
Right, because I was busy trying to fill this book, and now that I'm still trying to get more into the travel stuff, from Maryland to the back. So I got to definitely get ready for everything. A lot of people try to pay scripts.
Definitely. Well, you guys have a wonderful evening. It's almost midnight. I'm happy to be here to help you guys in any way I possibly can, and I will see you guys again next Thursday at 10 p.m. for our weekly travel training. I'm Marcia Lashley saying good evening.
Good evening.
All right, take care. All right.